Hi, welcome to week 5. My name's Katie Kremick. I'm one of the instructors for this course, Design Thinking and Social Innovation. I'm actually going to be handing the course off next week to Todd Ferry, who will be taking you to the end of the quarter. But I wanted to just send this check-in video, hopefully point you in the right direction as you get ready to turn in your work for your midterms. So two things that are due at the end of this week. One is another peer mentor group meeting quiz. The content of that quiz is basically just an opportunity for you to mark that you did meet with your mentor group and that you did, and that you share a bit of reflection about what you all talked about. So there's that. So make sure you're meeting, make sure you're completing that quiz. And then the big lift for this week is turning in your design work on your mural boards. So what I will ask you to do is by the deadline, which is Sunday at midnight, you should have done all of the design work through week 4. Go back, take a look, refine, make some additions, read through and see if the things that you wrote on week 2 make sense, if you want to make any changes, and just make sure that you're really putting your best effort into weeks 2 through 4. And then after that Sunday deadline, I will go into everyone's mural board, review the work, and score the points for the midterm. There's no additional frameworks for this week, so you're really meant to just go back and review and make sure you're caught up, you're on track, and you feel proud of the work that you've done. I'm going to share my screen really quickly. So as you can see, we've got weeks 2, 3, 4, and then week 5. And where you should be at the end of week 4 is that you have brainstorm a solution based on the problem that you identified and the how might we question that you framed. You should select a solution that you feel most excited about, and then you storyboard or kind of break down the idea and what it would look like in real life. So that's week 4. Week 3 is all about engaging with a stakeholder in the community, hearing from them about their perspective, really understanding the problem you're working to solve, and then using what you learned to reframe the problem and come up with a point of view statement. The week 2 is all about context and understanding the problem you're working to solve, looking to external research, quantitative data, doing some analysis, and preparing to dive into your interviewing. So context, week 2, week 3 interviewing, week 4 problem framing and problem solving, at least the initial round of brainstorming. And then week 5, the week we're in now, you want to be sure you're refining and reviewing everything you've done, and that you make sure you feel good about it. And then we will take a look at where you are. After this week, you're going to jump in with Todd into the idea of prototyping. So how can you take an idea that you have and bring it to life in the real world, and test the assumptions that are underlying that idea, but doing that in a quick and rapid way, so that you can get to those cycles of learning about your idea and your assumptions before you invest a lot of time and energy in your project. So that's where you're headed, and you'll keep working through same rhythm the next 4 weeks of design frameworks, and then week 10 we'll ask you to do an assignment called the project retrospective, which will help you to kind of bring together all the learnings from these 7 weeks of design work. So that's where we're headed. That's the plan. I wrote to folks who had not yet kind of gotten into the mural, because you're going to find that this work requires some pre-planning and organization. And so if you're here in week 5, you're going to have some work cut out for you to get caught up by that deadline. So hopefully everyone has been moving through the frameworks week by week. If you're struggling, if you find yourself behind in a way that you can't catch up by the deadline, please reach out to me and we can figure out next steps. So thank you all, everyone whose work I've seen. It's been really interesting and exciting to take a look at your thoughts. Thank you for your continued engagement on the discussion board and your getting together with your peer mentor group. So again, please reach out to me if you have any questions over email. I'm happy to meet students during office hours, which are Friday from 9:30 to 10:30. And then if that time doesn't work for you, we can find another time to connect. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.